Hello everybody and welcome to your Cyber Week coverage on the channel. So just before we start the video, I just want to let you know that I've put a new playlist which will have all the videos and coverage of the Cyber Weekend deals. I will be doing a spreadsheet, but it is going to take a little time. I know a lot of people want answers very, very quickly, but my content and coverage and amount of detail that I'll be putting into some of the analytical and dissection matters to the deals will be something that will take a bit of time. So this runs for 2 weeks, but if you want everything when it comes to information about what to buy, things to look out for, pitfalls, and spending money in the incorrect places, then check out this playlist, which will be launched very shortly. But one thing that I do want to say right off the bat is if you are looking to buy an MCOC between now and the end of the year, please ask yourself this question, like, are you happy to spend, right? And I'm not discouraging people from spending. I'm just allowing people to just have that moment of thought for themselves and just say, am I happy where the game is going to go? Because Kabam have said, well, it might go. Are you happy with the, say, state of the game right now? And of course, as well, just make a decision of, can I financially buy stuff? Because again, you don't want to be stretching yourself when it comes to your wallet and spending. And also, and finally, for those that are free-to-play players, look at your units, top right-hand corner, I'm looking at you, and say, can I and will I be spending units on some of the deals? Will there be something good for me? And of course, there's stuff for free that I can grab as well. Yes, that is a quick answer to that, and we'll go into that in a minute. So that's just my kind of forewarning to anybody that is looking to spend in the game. Like, just be careful, assess things, if you can financially do it, but also just be careful, be responsible, and have that kind of thought process on the current state of the game, the way it's going, where it can go. And of course, the answers Kabam did put in from Kabam Crashed about the current state of the game. But in any case, let's get into some coverage over this weekend. Going quickly into the part 2 of this video and promo code. The promo code, for those wondering, is going to be Mary Poppins Yo, which we'll put in right here. And you can see there's the Mary Poppins Yo promo code being delivered out. Of course, if you want to buy some of the things, some of the other deals, we will be kind of like talking about some of the other deals as well. Also, before I forget, if anybody does want to purchase anything or is purchasing anything, because obviously it's optional, then you can put in code RTM and that will support me as a creator. Of course, other content creators are available to support if you so choose. And of course, that's down to, you could even like buy something and then put my code in and then buy something else a little bit later on in a week's time and put different creators in. That would be cool, but it's up to you at the end of the day what you choose to do. So next up, and something for everyone. There is something for everyone, for those that are spending and those that are not spending. We covered this in a video, but just kind of quickly highlight, when you come into the game, you'll be greeted by this Regal Ravager's Cell kind of pop-up with a token. These special tokens do have a connection in-game. In-game, you can see as part of Royal Horde, you can spend a certain amount of tokens and find yourself getting something for free. For free-to-play players, you'll get the 7-star Signature Stone Crystal. You also get the 6-star versions of the Yondu and Super Scroll buffed, and of course, some Signature Stones. Not a huge amount of like value, but free is free. If you spend a bit more units, then of course you get some other stuff, but it is not of kind of great value until you see the greater amount of, not unit, well, yes, unit spend, but also purchasing with deals. We're doing a bit of like extra coverage on this particular token situation where you have to buy a lot of tokens in order to climb up further, and this is where the kind of like great amount of money gain will be to this, but that's another kind of subject for another day on another video because it will be excessive amount of money. However, there is and are some kind of elements of you can get some good stuff for free, but also if you spend a little bit of money at the same time. As part of this, on a daily basis, you'll be logging in and getting this bonus item here, which is the tokens. You'll then add up the amount of tokens to about 14 when you can go and buy something within the bundle. This is the bundle right here. Progressions do vary, but this is the Valiant base one. So you'll be able to get some nice amount of stuff. Spoiler alert, if you spend 3,500 units, that's probably all you need to do, because that will take your 21 that you have, 21 for free of those tokens. And if you buy 7 more tokens as part of the daily purchase, which for reference is, if I can find the deal, that daily bundle, Valiant daily bundle there, or progression bundle there, For 500 units, you buy that per day, it means that you will get yourself 2 times purchases, because if you go back to the bundle itself and you look right there, you've got a purchase limit of 4, but buying 2 at least doesn't completely devalue yourself. If you're a Valiant player, that will get you 50,000 of your tier 7 basic fragments, which at least get you close to forming, which of course an extra 10 to, what is it, like 13k more will form you. Anyway, there's a lot more to this than meets the eye, and I will be kind of going over that in another video, but at least there's something for free that players can enjoy at the same time. Right, let's quickly assess the deals. If you go to the Webstore, you'll see from there that there is a Regal Ravagers selector. That is a $300 price point. It's not technically, it's actually at $260. Look out for a video explaining that, but that's kind of like that in a nutshell, which financially is better than how much the Human Torch was. And just quickly touching on that particular subject from last time when we did our assessments of some of the various deals, there was the price point of the Human Torch, which of course this is a bit more fairer in comparison. Quickly on the subject of 7-star signature stones, there is a dramatic saving for Valiant players, and hopefully over other progressions as well. Back last year, well, back this year, sorry, the deals were kind of pointing at a volume of 95, where is it, 95 signature stones for the value of what, 11,250 units. I can tell you with great joy, this has been depreciated and devalued off the face of the planet. There is a deal at the moment in game that has a 50 signature stones, which of course, if you buy that 2 times, it gets you 100 for 4,000 units. I could go further to look at other deals where it's exactly the same, which is of course on screen. There are other 7-star signatures deals, but also if you factor into the special bundle, the builder bundle as well that Kabam have, then it is even better with adding on to those 100 for free, mind, a additional, I think it's 80, or is it 40? I think it's 40 different, 40 on top of that. It's 140 signature stones that you can get for free. Well, not for free, 40 for free, and then 100 for 4,000 units. So effectively, we're saying like this is a 7,000 unit saving. So it's already looking pretty good compared with July 4th deals or the Heatwave deals or whatever they're called. There's going to be a bit of bone of contention this time in terms of what players are highlighting to grab. There is a 7-star rank 4 gem, which is actually really important. We're going to cover this right now. Of course, the in to go and grab it is spending 3,000 units. This is actually incredible. And I know it sounds like, oh, I'm getting excited about nothing. No, it's actually pretty exciting. Back on July 4th deals, it cost to get 3.2, so this is the rank 4, a 7-star. It costs 22,500 units. Yes, with this one, you cannot choose. It is something that is forced upon you based on the crystal, this one right here. But we're talking about a 14,250 unit saving, right? It goes a little bit further because that is, yes, you could say that's a 7,000 unit saving on the 9.2 and 9.3 deals, because they're normally about 15k units, and you have to get other stuff you're forced to get, whatever. But if it's true that you buy 3,000 units worth of stuff in order to access, that's 8,000 total units spent. That's pretty darn good. There's other things as well. 7-star Awakening Gem. This unfortunately isn't a huge saving. I think it's something like 2,000 units, because you've got to buy 10,000 units worth of stuff to then get it for 6,000. So it's 16,000 overall, 2,000 units saving. And that's going to be it for I'm going to go deeper into coverage, but I just wanted to highlight those key things because they're very important to players. There's other stuff like StatCast and whether or not you see value in grabbing that to boost your prestige. And I will have top tips, but I think there's some quick assessments and I want to get this video out as soon as possible. Anyway, moving on to our final subject, which is the Webstore. So what I'm going to do is quickly end the video with this little assessment right here. It is possible for any player to pick up the 7-star Founders War Signature Stone, depending if it is progression specific, and the Founders War 7-star Nexus Crystal for free. So you already get the promo code, which is great, but also you get the extras as well with that. How was that done? Well, this is a bit of a I'm doing this rough calculation because, as we said, there's loads of info and stuff to bring you in a very short space of time. So currently, if you claim yourself the daily free market points in theory, and also your market points based on some quick calculations on the date of rotation, which looks a little bit like this. So Friday being today, so right here where my mouse is, Friday there, and the Thursday when the last point you can collect some points is 46 the grand total. If you are like me, dum here, claimed yesterday and still like, oh, you've claimed the 6, hey, no problem, because if you start claiming today the 2, you still have 40 points available to you. Anyway, that's great news. Quick back to the assessment, because I did want to have a look at the store. A lot of the tokens can be found in some of the unit-based bundle deals. The reliquary as well is there, the superior reliquary, and whatever progression-based one that you can grab. There's going to be some nice extra stuff, including units there that gives better value. And of course, going in there and using the promo code is the way to go. There's 20 steps in total based on the market points to go and grab. And of course, by the end of it, we could basically say those free 40 points, because obviously right at the very end, you've got a rank 3 to 4 gem. Do you have anything of lesser value? No, there's a 7-star Awakening gem there for 600 Regal Ravagers points. And of course, there's 800. It's basically saying like 800 points minus those 40, so to speak. So effectively, you're spending the equivalent to maybe $760. That's not the case for every different country and the currency breakdown, but effectively, that's what we're kind of saying with that. Is that better? Is that worse? Well, you could look at the value of how much things were to get that Human Torch and how much that was, and it's a slight saving. I think we'll take it, because I think it's like about, what, it was $1,200. It's now down to, $760. No, $760 equivalent to get. So yes, there has been a slight saving. But anyway, that's going to be it for this particular video. Thank you very much for watching, and make sure to check out some other content and support the channel. We've got tons to come, lots of things, spreadsheet to come as well. We're breaking things down completely for you. So look out for some coverage and some things very, very soon. Have a lovely day, everybody, and goodbye.